example, and I'm going to use New York City because I'm not there. And I'm just going to put the general projected cost because they can be corrected with the real numbers, and they're probably not far off. Cost of musicians might be far off, but I don't know about the rest of it. I think for the insurance, I counted insurance for the event. I think I counted $100,000 policy. I don't know if that's accurate or if that's even in the ballpark. And for the business itself of the America the Beautiful show, as it's put up for a city or region by a team of people, and the business itself needs an insurance policy or bond, I think I put $50,000 on that. So it ended up, I think, $175,000 for insurance. Now that could be real high, but it could be that insurance and a bond is needed to ensure that the event happens, or tickets are returned if it doesn't happen for some reason, or I don't even know. However, I know that there are business people out there that do know it, and at least if it's on the list and it's on the projection, if it's wrong, like I said, it can be corrected. And I'd rather over guess on the cost than under guess on the cost, and then just make the arrangements to meet them. So at 300 sponsors for $115,000 each to participate, and 200 or more advertisers at $3,200 each for a standard ad, which would be an ad that would appear on the website and on the brochures for the show, and it would look like a, I don't know, 2-inch by 4-inch ad or something. It would essentially be a block ad that would all be the same size. Then they can just submit their artwork, and it would make it simpler for this particular project. The advertisers get more than those two things. However, let's see, it appears on the brochure, it appears on the website as an actual little 8th-page ad or quarter-page ad. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. But they're getting one other thing out of it, and I need to put that. So what advertisers are getting needs to go on the website. And I put sponsors benefits on there. And yeah, there's one more thing. Where is it? Group of stuff. Okay. Oh, I know what. In that sponsorships, those are for city government, hospitality, and tourist and tourism organizations, corporations, non-profits. Well, I should put non-profit and not social organizations, what are they called? And I'll put fundraising organizations. organizations. What was that? Businesses, obviously, retailers, manufacturers, service companies, etc. Banks. What was that? Oh, government agencies. There may not be an and there. Okay. Put a date. Alright, that stuff has to go on the website. Economic development groups. That's the other one. Economic development groups. Magazines. Alright, so if the tickets are sold at $10, using the theater that has 3,200 seats for 14 shows yields ticket sales of $448,000. I had originally priced the ads at $945 each, but they can't be. They're going to have to, in order for it to have a profit and cover its costs, it's going to have $3,200 per ad. Now, I checked on the TV rates for TV ads, and it is an approximate figure at $21 per 1,000 viewers in a specific demographic. What I did not figure out is how to prove what the demographic for this is going to be. However, I can say that if every show sells out and 60,000 copies of that information is going out into the community, there's at least 60,000 people going to see it. But the better part of it is probably the surrounding publicity, ad potential, news stories, human interest stories, building the show stories, descriptions of why it's important. It can appear in the news with the company who is a sponsor getting that opportunity. They can go on the news and talk all about it. So the other thing is that we can create a resourcing guide for local areas from the information that's accumulated in this event, so that in the future all it will have to be is updated. It'll be sold at the show, as well as the package given away to the audience. It'll be sold at the show on flash drive, on CD, on SD card, on mini SD card to use in your phone, and through either a phone app or some kind of upload possibility to use it as you need it out in the real world from your phone. So I don't know if I included that income revenue from that on here or not. Or it can be subcontracted to a vendor to actually produce that part for the show and have it in the lobby for people to purchase. My suggestion is that it be purchased for $15 per CD, $15 per flash drive. And the only reason I say on a little thumb drive or flash drive is because that seems more practical for moving it around. Like when you're having to borrow a computer. In order to use a computer, it's easier to take and use that. But anyway, let's see what else. Well, I'm going to keep working on this and turn off the thing here.